is Andrew Campbell, and I'm the Cultural Affairs Administrator for the City of West Hollywood. And on behalf of the Cultural Affairs Commission, the Lesbian and Gay Advisory Board, the City Council, it's my pleasure to welcome you this evening to this reading of Beyond Brokeback. And before we get formally started, if everybody again could just check your cell phones, make sure they're turned off or on buzz or whatever it is they need to be set on so as not to disturb people. And again, we would really appreciate it if there was no texting or other illumination that took place during the performance this evening. It's my pleasure to present Beyond Brokeback on behalf of the City of West Hollywood. And this evening is sponsored by not only the Arts and Cultural Affairs Commission, the Lesbian and Gay Advisory Board, but Out West 2011, which is sponsored by the Autry National Center, Tom Gregory, the David Zak Foundation, the Gill Foundation of Colorado, and HBO. Sharing our stories, shining a light on our culture, staking our claim on the motherlode of Western American history, this is the mission of Out West. Beyond Brokeback, a staged reading with music, is written by members of the Ultimate Brokeback Forum, adapted for the stage by Gregory Hinton, with music composed and performed by acclaimed Los Angeles Master Chorale composer Shawn Kirchner from his CD, Meet Me on the Mountain. This reading, music, and book were all inspired by the seminal, highly beloved Ang Lee Western film, Brokeback Mountain, adapted from the short story by Pulitzer Prize-winning author Annie Proulx. Beyond Brokeback was first performed at the Autry National Center in December of 2010 to commemorate the 5th anniversary of Brokeback Mountain. It was then presented in April of 2011 by the Department of Theater and Dance at the University of Wyoming for the Shepard Symposium on Social Justice in Laramie. In October, it will be performed at the Bozeman Public Library in Montana. Tonight's reading is a workshop with expanded music and prose, which will be performed by the Roosevelt University Theatre Department in Chicago's 3,700-seat historic Auditorium Theatre, home of the Joffrey Ballet. Our thanks to our wonderful production manager, Megan McDonald. Books, music, and DVDs inspired by Brokeback Mountain are available for sale following tonight's event. And also, please meet members of the Ultimate Brokeback Forum at the book table. We will have a little mini reception following the reading this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege to introduce Dave Cullen, founder of the Ultimate Brokeback Forum website, and welcome Rance, Jackie, Paul, Betty, Robert, and Lydia, representing members of the Ultimate Brokeback Forum.
More than 10 million people went to see Brokeback Mountain after it opened in the winter of 2005. For some of them, it was just a movie, but others walked out of the theater feeling like something had been ripped open inside of them. They talked to friends, to family, to roommates, to therapists. Some found what they needed there, others kept on looking. Thousands found each other on a website called the Ultimate Brokeback Forum. Some came to discuss the film, others needed to talk about themselves. Some of us saw a little more on the screen than we were comfortable with. Even before the film's release, it started. The trailer called us on our bullshit. There are lies we have to tell, one of the captions read. There are truths we can't deny. Lies we have to tell. Do we? When did we accept that, and what price did we pay? Jack and Ennis paid pretty dearly, and watching them swallow up their lies was what it finally took for some people. Many of us left the theater fired up. We'll never know how many slept on it and thought better of it. Maybe they could live with those lies, but we couldn't shake the film. It ate at us for days or weeks. It demanded change that wasn't going away. The forum drew more than 500,000 posts in its first year, but the more startling figure concerns all the people who did not post. 50 to 100,000 came by each month just to silently witness. They had a unique position just to watch from. Thousands of lives changed before our eyes on this forum. First, we shared the fictional lives, Jack and Ennis getting ripped apart on the screen in the dark. Then we saw what those guys did to us. Not just the immediate reaction in the lobby or over drinks an hour later, the lasting effects. Months down the road, who changed, who didn't, with all the unexpected turns in our own stories. So many changes. I never foresaw that. I wish I could say I created Ultimate Brokeback Forum to help all those people. Never crossed my mind. Never occurred to me that they would need it. The intensity of the fallout from this film took me by surprise. I started the website just to help the film. It was the audience who was left in need.
Meet me on the mountain when summer comes again.
On December 12, 2005, I saw Brokeback Mountain at a crowded matinee in Manhattan with a close friend.
The story, which I reread for the first time since it appeared in the New Yorker in 1997, and the general air of expectancy surrounding the film made me eager to see it. But nothing could have prepared me for that first viewing, the impact. As my friend and I left the theater, we exchanged no more than 2 or 3 sentences about the film, both of us feeling overwhelmed and stunned into silence.
I am consumed. I am cursed. There's so many memories, so much pain. I had successfully buried most of it until this movie brought it all rushing back. I had actually